There's a person. And it's not a roughed up rogue.
Garrosh versus Jaina.
Playing Jaina the Mage. Alright. I'm gonna swap these. He's now got a weapon for him. Get an inner rage and a defender. Alright. Alright. I can deal with that. Sunwalker. Blah. Not what I needed right now. Not what I needed right now, game.
Do you need a blessing?
Do you need a blessing? Not really. I could use my inner rage on this. I think I will. You know what? Just get it out of there. I can even armor up as well. Alright, so that works. I'm fine with that. Fire Blast. Alright, now we get 3. Now I can play the Grizzly. Nice. There we go. Making moves, making plays. Making moves, making plays. I was thinking, what if mage spells had to attack taunt minions if there were taunt minions on the field? I wonder if, like, that would help make mages less douchey, but then again, I don't know. So that's gonna, I don't know if that's nerfing the mage too hard, but I had that thought. I was like, what if you just made taunt minions have to take mage spells, but that, or like, maybe not all mage spells, but I mean like fireballs and pyroblast and stuff that could kill your minion or your hero guy. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, let's drop in the Arcanite Reaper and go to town. Yeah. One of our 4 Arcanite Reapers. Mana Worm. Arcane Missiles. Nice. So now I can just kill that Mana Worm next turn. Unless they got something here.
What to do?
Oh, they are. They're going coin. And Frost Nova. And a Fire Blast. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna be, what I could do is I could just silence the Mana Worm. Or you know what? I mean, I could silence myself and then kill it, but I think I'd rather just silence the Mana Worm now that I'm thinking about it.
Your magic shall not save you.
There we go. And then I could play the Sun Fury Protector, but I think I'm just gonna armor up and attack him. Alright. Now yep, there we go, the trade. And oh yeah, they can just do that. Alright, that's fine though. That's fine with me. Now they play a Knife Juggler. That means I'm going to play, get a Commanding Shout. I'm gonna play a Sunwalker maybe? Yeah, let's play but it'll get hit by the Knife Juggler too. Yeah, I'll play Sunwalker. I don't have anything else I really want to play. Harvest Golem. Oh yeah, take that. Two mana. Let's see what they do. Nada. And I get an Arcanite Reaper. Nice. What I think I'm going to do here, 4/6, is I'm going to Sun Fury Protector,
Shields up.
Defender of Argus,
My shield for Argus.
and I could kill his Knife Juggler, I could kill a Harvest Golem, but I can also Commanding Shout, but it's not going to do anything. I can draw a card from it, but I might as well just attack them, you know? I think that's what I'm going to do, because then I can just Arcanite Reaper them down and armor up. Yeah, this is looking pretty good for me. Unless they got some, like, Flame Strikes or something. Blizzard? Alright. We get the Berserker here. What I can do is Commanding Shout, and then I can even Whirlwind into Berserker. I think I'm gonna do is Arcanite Reaper, attack. Then I'm going to no, it's not worth whirlwinding whatever stuff here. I think I'm just gonna Berserker and then armor up. There we go. Let's hope they didn't get anything good. And there's the Flame Strike. Of course! Of course. What else could it be? Alright. We got Cleave. Alright, I'll do a Cleave here. Cleave. Then I'll armor up. 5 damage. Shell minions. Okay. So they're at 2 health right now. I'm at 28 plus 2. Looking pretty good. Wind Fury Harpy. I don't like Wind Fury Harpy. I don't like Fairy Dragon either here, but I just need another Arcanite Reaper or something. Mortal Strike will do it. So I'm just gonna Whirlwind. I'm gonna Commanding Shout. I get a Wind Fury Harpy, but all I have to do is Mortal Strike. And the victory is mine. And we hit 20 and get a Golden Heroic Strike. Aw, yeah. That was a good win, 2-0. I like this deck. This is a good deck right here. Good deck right here. Alright. What we got? What we got?
Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine! Victory or death!
Alright, not a bad hand. I kind of want to swap the Arcanite Reaper because I don't need it yet, but I kind of don't because it's an Arcanite Reaper. You know what? I'll swap it because I got 4 of them. And I'll swap the Shield Master too because he's 4 mana. And there's a car outside, and I get another Arcanite Reaper. Flame him. Alright. So let's see, I can pretty much do nothing. It's alright though. Demon Fire, oh damn. This guy's going ham with the Flame Imps. What is that? 3. So really, I can't do a lot. I guess I can armor up, but bleh. This is not good. This is not good. I gotta take this Flame Imp out. 3-4. I can just play the Red Corsair here. Just because I need something. I probably should have played Inner Rage on him too, now that I'm thinking about it, but I can play Inner Rage on his Flame Imp to kill it. And there's a Pit Lord. Alright, so at least I can Inner Rage down that Imp. And I can play the Weaponsmith here.
Try this.
Attack him. Oh, this dude's going ham. Alright. So we got 5. I think what I'm gonna do here is I could play Defender. I can play Arcanite Reaper. I think I'm gonna play a Defender here.
My shield for Argus.
Get that 4-4 and taunt. Do some more damage. Make it so he has to at least attack that minion with one of them. Alright.
For the crusade!
Eyes are open.
Iron for Grizzly. So take out the Pit Lord.
Into the breach.
I gotta play the Grizzly here. And then I can play a Ghoul, I can play Berserker. I think I'd rather play the Ghoul, because that guy's gonna die. I mean, either one I play is it'll not be a good outcome, but at least he has 3 attack now, so he can like kill one of them. Or I lose. Well, that was a good rush deck.
Well played.
Good rush deck, sir. Good rush deck. Alright. Let's go again. That was quick. Oh well. Sometimes you meet the rush decks. And other times you meet the rush specs. No idea what I just said. But I said something.
Garrosh.
Alright.
Gul'dan.
Are we playing the same guy?
Your soul shall be
I don't know.
mine.
I mean, we'll find out if he's got a rush deck. Alright, swap. Dread Corsair. This is a little better. I like having the Grizzly for the early taunt. Double Berserker.
I
I just feel like licking.
greet
Armor up. Bring it. Bring it, Frostfire. I dare you. I mean, oh, is he going Murlocs? I got a Demo and a Grizzly. Demolisher's not a bad play here. I'm gonna do that. He can't kill it with those Murlocs. And it can kill him.
My shield for Argus.
Oh, unless he does that. Alright, well played. Well played, sir. But here is where I play the Shield Master.
Tazdingo. Yes.
So
Alright, let's see what he does.
possibilities.
5 mana next turn. I can play one of these dudes. I can play a Grizzly. Kind of want to play a Berserker. He plays the Shield Master. And he'll use his Murlocs to take it out. Which is fine. Alright, so I got the 3-2. Not worth playing Berserker now. I can, however, play a Grizzly. Alright, would it be? It would be worth playing Berserker, because he'd take both of those guys to kill him. And he'd get up to 3. Although he'd get killed by that. Grizzly, however, I think it's better to just play a Grizzly here. Yeah. Grizzly. And I'll play, I mean, if I play the Berserker, he's gonna die, so I don't want to do that. I'll just
Give me a quest.
Give me a quest. That's what I figured he would do. And
Drink with me, friend.
oh, he's gonna Brewmaster it. Good play, good play. All round good plays on the board. We got a Dark Iron Dwarf. Let us play the Sunwalker? Let's play Sunwalker.
My shield for Argus.
And he's gonna Argus them. Oh, and he's just gonna keep buffing up the questing adventure. Smart plays. Oh, an Pyromancer. That's no good. Alright. Actually, with the Pyromancer out there, these Berserkers can get pretty crazy. Wait, he just did that, and he's gonna kill him off. He can like kill himself with a Pyromancer now. I don't know, but I can do like a Berserker and a Dread Corsair. I can do. I'm gonna do a Berserker here,
Blade be thirsty.
and then I'm gonna do a Dread Corsair. No, I'm gonna do double Berserker, or I can do the Dark Iron Dwarf, or I do our Mani Berserker. I'm gonna do Dread Corsair.
Blood and plunder.
All right.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Ugh! That is like the worst card right now. The worst card. Oh, this is bad. Right after I talked about how this deck was doing so great, and I lost. Oh well.
Well played.
Oh well. Alright. Whatever. Alright, 2-2. Now we're down to our final loss. We're 2-0. Now we're 2-2. Alright. I need a little break. And then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna win 7 in a row. Is this how this works? This is how Arena works, right? Right?
People People on the internet have no real concept of what old is. Like something come out a week ago and they're like, oh, that's so old. But this video actually is kind of old. It's from 1997 and it was re-uploaded recently and now it has over 1 million views or something. So this is a Thanksgiving parade and check out this giant Barney float. You know, my favorite part is I imagine the kids are on the side crying like, no, Barney's dying. Shut up, you little shit. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love kids. This is just the show's creative way of letting everyone know that Barney's been canceled. You know, this is how they should kill off all characters from TV shows. Like, who doesn't want to see Honey Boo Boo ripped in half? And you know what? If Barney were Mexican, Candy would have fallen out. Cumpleaños feliz. By the way, guys, I just want to add, this video makes me so happy. When I was a kid, I hated Barney. Can you imagine me like a little ass kid with a big ass head like, man, fuck Barney, man, fuck him. You know, I've never gone out shopping on Black Friday, mainly because I hate human beings. Is that antisocial of me? Anyway, it wouldn't be the week after Thanksgiving if we didn't have a Black Friday video. So what's the Black Friday video this year? Well, with 1 million views, it appears to be a couple of teenagers playing a prank at Walmart. See, I guess there's this kid hiding under here, shouting things at people who walk by. Pretty harmless, I suppose. And I don't know, one guy, he kind of flips out at him.
Ethan, move, Ethan. Move, Ethan.
I'll kill you.
Oh my gosh, calm down. You can't.
Wow. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure laws were broken when he slapped the cell phone out of that girl's hand. I mean, really? It's just a bunch of kids being kids. There's no reason to say things like, I'll kill you. Man, you know someone means business when they threaten to murder you in broken English. I'll kill you, kick you with my fist. I'll make the fuck on your face. By the way, doesn't he kind of remind you of that semi-racist, like disappointed Asian dad meme? Why you hide in Walmart? Why you no hide at library and study? Your cousin already doctor. I have no son. Anyway, after the guy slaps the phone out of the girl's hand, the video cuts off, so we don't really know what happened. I'm hoping for a happy ending, cause hey, look at the bright side. If she needs a new cell phone, they're already at Walmart, and there are already sales going on. Now, this final video is amazing. It's one of those things that gets captured on camera and you can't believe you get to watch it. So this is a unique scenario in Wisconsin where you have 2 airplanes full of skydivers and one collides into another. Now the coolest part is that every skydiver has a GoPro on their head, so we get to see the crash from different angles. Now amazingly, all 9 people survived. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be so enthusiastic about the video. You know, at first I couldn't figure out what happened. I'm like, all that space in the sky and 2 planes managed to crash and... What were they, texting and flying? Turns out they were doing something called a tracking dive, and one of the wings disconnected from the plane, as you can see here, and again in slow motion. And by the way, how does it work in that scenario? When 2 planes crash, can you scam the insurance company? So I'm gonna need a settlement for my pain and suffering. Like I said before, luckily everyone survived. Now the pilot had to go to the hospital for minor cuts, but he's alright. In fact, everyone's alright, except for this dude.
You can't.
And also Barney. So yeah, aside from all that, it was a happy ending. So yeah, don't forget to check out the full videos. Links are down below in the description. I will see you guys on the podcast in a few days. I'm Ray William Johnson, and I approve this message. And this is the obligatory mention of Riley Rewind, the web series I directed. It comes out next week. Don't forget to check it out. Trailer is already online if you go show it some love, and I'll love you back in the creepiest way possible. I don't know where this conversation is headed. Obama has a cell phone. Now, amazingly, all 9 people survived. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be so enthusiastic about the video. They all died. Isn't that wonderful? Somebody not know how to flush the toilet after they've had a shit. So if you
This podcast is brought to you by Audible.com, the internet's leading provider of audiobooks with more than 150,000 downloadable titles across all types of literature, including fiction, nonfiction, and periodical. For a free audiobook of your choice, go to audiblepodcast.com/RT. That's audiblepodcast.com/RT. This episode of the Rooster Teeth Podcast is brought to you by Hulu Plus. Hulu Plus lets you binge on thousands of hit shows anytime, anywhere, on your TV, PC, smartphone, or tablet. Support this podcast and get an extended free trial of Hulu Plus when you go to huluplus.com/roosterteeth. That's huluplus.com/roosterteeth.
Oh shit,
it's a podcast. Gus has the remote control.
I had to turn down the volume because I realized it was still on.
Oh, what's up?
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Gus, Gavin, Barbara, Jack. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Katie Ward, and Gus.
That's me.
Welcome back.
And Gus. Did you say and Gus? I didn't catch
Gus,
it.
yeah.
Okay, I didn't see it.
You're our first post-wedding appearance by Jack.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
I'm super married now.
married.
Like, look, I'm like ring and everything.
I don't think there are different levels of being married.
Well,
I think it's
super married.
You're either
is
married
the
or
first
you're not.
one. No, super married.
You either gave up half of your stuff or you didn't.
You look exactly the same.
I know.
You haven't grown?
I'm secretly much happier now.
But secretly.
Don't tell
I'm getting
anybody.
a weird echo. I
Have
don't
you
know if you
gotten
want to
used
check that
to,
display or this one over
calling-
here. I can hear us.
Have you gotten used to calling Katie your wife?
I've gotten better at it. At first, it was a little bit tricky. I would be like, "Oh, my girlfriend. Oh, my fiance. Oh, no, it's my wife now."
Do you ever call her Mrs. Jack Patillo?
I do not call her Mrs. Jack Patillo. No, that would be awkward. Do you call her Mrs. Jack Patillo?
No, but I should.
No, you shouldn't.
No?
That would be
Getting
terrible.
an angry, shaking face.
But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. So thank you. I don't know. We talked about it before, but Gus, you were actually the officiant at our wedding.
Yes.
And so you married the two of us, and you gave a very lovely speech.
Thanks.
It was wonderful. And then we had a nice little.
I got a nice present from you. I got a picture of us at the ceremony.
Yeah. We took a photo of you. We actually there's another photo of you at the. So we got married at this small little chapel out in southeast Austin, and or southwest Austin, excuse me. And it was super windy that morning. And so there was basically one spot. It was an outdoor chapel, and there was one spot, like in a corner, that the wind wouldn't hit you. And Gus like found that corner and wedged into it. So I have this photo of like the whole arrangement, and then Gus is kind of like hidden in that little,
Someone
little
tweeted
spot.
that picture.
So
I think Gilby did.
Yeah.
It was definitely like the one spot that was safe.
yeah,
You look like your cardboard cutout in that picture.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It was fucking brutal out there.
yeah. It was like it was right when that winter storm blew in, because like the day before it was beautiful. It was like, this is going to be perfect having an outdoor wedding, and then we had to do it really early because it was 11, 12, 13, so like every time was booked up. And so that morning it was like I literally saw the cold front coming in.
Yeah,
it was
I
nice.
think like you say,
Yeah.
it was when the front was going through. I think literally the front was moving through.
Yeah, and so we caught the brunt of it. So it was a little windy,
The front
pretty
brunt.
damn cold, but
Front.
a lot of fun.
Yeah,
So.
usually if you plan a wedding for like mid-November in Austin, it should be fine.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Right.
So, and then like of course like that afternoon it was okay. Like the next day was beautiful again. So it was like we just had a rough time. But then we had a reception a few days later, and Gavin blew it off. You dick. No, he was. I think you were
were out
actually
of town.
in Cal-
He was out of town.
No, you were in New York.
I was working.
Yeah, you were.
He
So
was.
you have an
Filming.
Working.
But
Legitimately
anyway, so that was a
working.
lot of fun. But yeah, married life has been good. Going on my honeymoon, going on our honeymoon, I should say, on Saturday. We're going out to Orlando.
you.
Are you leaving
Yeah,
the country?
peace out. Have fun. Take care of the dog.
I
Oh,
think-
there we go. So yeah,
I think we have the picture.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
have the
know-
photo
I don't know
come
if
up
it's
here in a
ready to be
second.
pulled up.
They're still working.
But so y'all are going on Saturday, you said?
Yeah, we're going out to Orlando, so we're going to Universal. Katie
we have the
Katie
picture.
really wants to see Harry Potter World. Oh, there's Gus hidden in the corner here if you're watching the live stream at home. But
the way you're standing, you look cardboard.
that was literally the only spot out there that there was no wind, and it was
Yeah.
that one little bit right there.
I believe it.
But yeah, Katie really wants to go to Harry Potter World, so we're doing like that first, and gonna go check that out, and buying all of our Christmas gifts, and going to Disney.
You're going
and
to buy all your
SeaWorld.
Christmas gifts
Yeah.
at a tourist destination?
Yeah.
Isn't that like the most expensive way
Hey,
to get your
Probably.
Do
your
me a
shopping
favor,
done?
don't buy me anything for Christmas.
You got it. Done.
I'll take Gavin's gift.
Okay.
When I went on vacation. I went to Orlando actually over the summer.
Yeah.
In September, and when I came back, we had to start shooting Gauntlet season 2. So my first day officially back at work was, the first day was like the Saturday when we first started shooting Gauntlet season 2, and the first people I ran into were Matt and Brandon at the shoot. They're like, "Hey, welcome back. How was your vacation?" I was like, "Where'd you go?" And I said, "Oh, I went to Universal Orlando, and I saw like the Simpsons area that they built out there." And Brandon was like, "Wow, did you bring me anything?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did, Brandon. I brought you a gift." And he went, "Really?" I was like, "No, what the fuck is wrong with you? Of course I didn't bring you a fucking gift." And he just looked so crushed and defeated.
Yeah, they've got the new Simpsons area. They got like Moe's Tavern and like the Quickie Mart and everything.
The
Yeah.
Flaming Moe is not alcoholic.
Oh,
I was very
I
disappointed.
love
That's
crushing
brutal.
Brandon's hopes. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah,
to
he was
do.
like crushed. Like it was like a physical weight having to put on his shoulders, and he just like
There's something
punch
really
down.
fun about disappointing him. Just to make him go, oh. It's really fun to do. You should try it.
I'll give it a shot. Maybe when I come back, I'll see how it works out.
Oh my
I
God.
find it naturally very easy to be.
But I'm
disappointed.
excited. And actually, they're opening up a new Harry Potter park at Universal Studios. So they have the main one at Universal Islands of Adventure. They're opening another one, what used to be Amityville, where they had, or not Amityville. No, I guess it was Amityville, where it had the Jaws stuff.
Okay.
So they got rid of all that, and they're adding in more Harry Potter.
Oh,
stuff
okay.
on
I saw that construction when I was
Yeah.
there. Is that
They had like the that was
how
the-
long until the whole park is just a fucking Harry
No
Potter
kidding.
thing?
Well, it's funny now because like so Islands of Adventure, they have like a whole Marvel land. So they have like the Hulk theme ride and the Spider-Man ride, all these different things. But now Disney owns all the Marvel characters, so they own
Yeah.
the rights. But so Universal made an agreement to use those characters before Disney bought out Marvel. So I'm curious how that works.
We
out.
talked a couple podcasts ago. We talked about how Fox still retains the rights to the Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah.
Because they made the movie and they're making another one. Like
Yeah.
that is still outside
Is
of
that
the
something that they're proud
Disney
of?
agreement. What was that?
Is that something that they're proud of?
Yeah, they're making another one.
Yeah, well, they made two, and they're making a new one. They're making like a reboot of it, though. I think.
Oh, really?
And that's like Sony owns Spider-Man, so which is unfortunate because you'll never see Spider-Man in an Avengers movie. And there'll never be a crossover like the X-Men. Or
I'm sure
anything
those
like
licensing agreements will run out eventually.
that. Eventually, maybe.
I
But
really want a scene where the Human Torch blows Captain America. I'll be interested to see how they pull that off.
what?
What?
Johnny Blaze. He's like, "Hey Cap, how you doing?"
I guess I'm being told that Disney owns Marvel Studios, not Marvel outright. So they probably own the film side of things, not the comic side of things.
Really, I could have sworn Disney has bought Marvel.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I'm being corrected in my ear
Oh well.
By Brandon.
by Brandon.
Nah.
Oh well, I'm sure Brandon. is.
He's got a laptop. He's probably
All
looking
right.
it up right
All
now.
I'm sure he's showing us right now that
We'll
we'll
get angry tweets about it here any second
Absolutely.
now. That
Sure we
will.
are.
I trust Twitter more than anyone. But yeah, so Florida's gonna be nice. Hopefully, it's really.
How long are you going to be out of the office?
I'm gonna be out all of next week, so I'm going from Saturday till Sunday, so 8 days in Florida, and so
That to me is like the perfect honeymoon, going to a theme park.
Yeah.
Because you have so much fun together and it's like usually warm. The
Yeah.
places that have theme parks. So
No, the best place for a honeymoon is someplace where the weather's miserable, so all you can do is fuck, like nonstop.
that's also
you don't want to go to
a
Orlando.
really good point. Also, now I don't want to picture that at all.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Katie.
Yeah, you want to.
like
We're too
you
good
want to see
friends.
photos from our honeymoon? No, I do not.
We were stuck in the hotel room
Yeah.
the whole time.
we went
Katie's got a limp now.
we went to Edmonton in the middle of winter.
Yeah, don't
Disney
do that.
does own Marvel. Brandon's correcting himself.
There you go. So, but yeah. So it's gonna be fun,
I
and
like
I'm
everyone's
excited.
different ideas of what a good holiday or a good vacation is.
What is
Like,
the perfect holiday
For
you?
me, it would be beach
Okay,
and ocean that's kind of swimmable.
so like the Caribbean,
Kind of
or-
swimmable. Like, what makes it kind of swimmable? Like, it's really
warm
kind
enough,
of shitty.
warm enough to spend over an hour in. Then I would just lie on the beach, and that's it for like a week, and I wouldn't do anything.
Really?
I don't want to do anything.
I guess living in Puerto Rico jaded me to that. So that sounds like a fucking nightmare to
Really?
me now. I'd
See,
never want to do
in,
that.
Where I lived in the UK was the furthest point from any coastline in the country, just right in the middle.
Plus, I mean, the UK has beautiful beaches. So if you lived on the beach
and all,
there,
the,
you would be.
all the beaches
When
are
I
just
think UK,
crap
I
and,
think beach.
like
Well, like-
Pebbles or Bournemouth is all dirty and stuff.
You
so.
and I and Michael are always so excited about going swimming.
Yeah.
Because we are from like England and the north and stuff, and it's like we don't have beaches and warm weather and stuff.
Yeah.
So like every time it's beautiful outside and we can go swimming, it's amazing.
and
Yeah, I grew up
everyone-
next to a lake, so I just literally walked through my friend's backyard, and boom, there was water. So we
Fuck
go
you.
like,
And everyone in LA is like, oh, I'm sick of this weather. It's like it's beautiful
Yeah.
paradise
Every day.
300 days a year. And I'm like, I want to choke you to death.
it's 75 and beautiful. Ugh.
So what's your idea of a perfect vacation then, Barbara?
I have to agree with Gavin. I'm into the whole beach vacation thing.
Yeah.
What was that?
that head bump.
It's violence towards women. Gross. What about you? I guess like
I
a
like
theme park?
parks. Yeah, I love theme parks and stuff. Like, well,
I heard that. Oh my god.
it's like Gavin's tooth in the beer bottle.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Barbara
Why?
threw a griff ball at him, and I think Gavin may have chipped a tooth on the beer bottle.
No, it's fine.
So theme park?
Yeah, I love theme parks. I mean, I love roller coasters, and Katie doesn't like roller coasters. We did the coaster thing for Travel Channel, and like that was a challenge. Apparently, I didn't realize how much she didn't enjoy that. So it's
I
gonna
don't
be
think-
rough.
I,
So
I never think of coasters really when I think of like Orlando. I
There's
guess
a
there's like
couple.
Space Mountain and
Yeah, well,
Disney.
I mean, those are more of the simple ones. But I mean, I'm like the Rock and Roller Coaster at Disney Hollywood and like Hulk and
right.
But they have the Spider-Man ride, which is not really a roller coaster, but it has elements.
Didn't
of
someone die on the Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster ride like recently, like in the last 6 months.
Oh, really? I
It
don't
may
know.
have been at the location in France.
Okay.
Shit, I know I read the story. I'm talking about my ass now. I'm gonna look it up.
You want some Disney trivia?
What's it called? Rock and Roller
Rock
Coaster.
and Roller Coaster.
Okay, what's
It's
Disney
Aerosmith's
trivia?
Rock and Roller Coaster. The France version of Rock and Roller Coaster was the first one they built, and it was the very first Disney roller coaster to do an inversion. So it was the first coaster
Whoa.
ever that Disney owned that would actually flip you over at some point.
So that one predates
The one
Magic Mountain at Disneyland Paris, because that one also has an inversion.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe
Yeah, I
it's not
think
Rock and
that's
Roller-
the
it's
one that
probably-
has the
yeah,
first
yeah.
inversion.
Okay, yeah. So, but I know the park in France had a flipping coaster, so or a inverted coaster at some point. So
Some quote I can see here is a kid died on that roller coaster in 2006. A boy, a girl died in 2007. So you'll probably be safe. I mean, it's only like one a year. So the chances of like actually dying are pretty low.
Do more people die on those like bungee rides? That's just basically like they pull you back in that like
the slingshot.
the
thing?
slingshot looking thing.
I don't
imagine
know.
more people
They don't have, they don't have to report
There's
deaths
two
on
different
those.
kinds. There's like the swing, which is like they pull you up and they just launch you down and you go to the big swing. And there's the ones where they like pull you down and just launch you
Yeah.
straight up in the air, and you have like that circle thing around you.
I would never do that.
I've done that once.
I would-
It's the G forces that you hit are pretty cool.
I think I would like literally shit my pants.
Like it would just like you'd be like a toothpaste tube. Like the G forces would just squeeze it all out.
Well, that'd be rough because as you're going up, it's coming up behind you. So when you stall, it's just all catching you.
Yep.
Well, the
That would
toothpaste
be-
just goes straight back up.
you come on, you should know you can never put toothpaste back in the tube. Once that's out, that's out, man.
Gus, what is your perfect vacation?
Staying at home, playing video games.
I knew
Using
that
the
was going to be
internet.
the answer.
I was thinking Vegas would be up there for you.
No, I just want to play video games
All right.
at home on my
I've-
TV.
so
I've
you
been
like the
playing-
staycation?
Yeah.
I've been playing Dead Rising 3 like an absolute monkey.
Have you finished it yet?
No. I'm on the second to last chapter, though.
Okay. It's chapter 6?
Yes. And I've got 2 days left. The timer really isn't a big deal in this
No,
one.
not at all. I
It's
love
like
it.
Leisurely pace.
I feel like they got rid of a lot of the like the high stress stuff,
Yeah.
the stuff that made it really difficult, and now it's just fun.
Yeah, and there was a new Psycho which gave me something new to shout at the TV. And it was, ooh, kinky.
Oh, that was the
Wait, what?
The
You
lusty
shout
guy?
at the TV?
Yeah. Basically, in the boss fights, you can stun them, kind of, or make them change what they're doing by yelling a thing that it pops up on the TV. The Kinect
Really?
picks it up, and usually it's like, "You're crazy, calm down." But one of them was like, "Oh, kinky."
it was the guy you fight in the sex shop.
Yeah,
Does Kinect have any trouble reading your voice?
yeah, all the time. We talked about it last week a lot.
Oh, okay.
And it understands me maybe like once every 5
Can't
times.
you choose the accent that it hears?
I can pick English, but it changes my entire Xbox to English, which
Really?
it takes away all like Hulu and stuff.
Yeah, you finally got your PlayStation fixed, right?
Yeah, I logged into my PS4 when the PS4 came out with my pre-existing PSN network, PSN username, and it was just like, nope, it hasn't come out in England yet, so you can't do anything. I was
But
like,
now
"Oh."
that it's launched
Yeah,
in England, you
it's
can.
unlocked it all for me.
I was showing Gavin this that now on the Xbox One there are leaderboards for apps like Hulu Plus, so you can see how many videos your friends have watched.
Oh Jesus!
So he didn't know it was there. And it took me a while to find it again. Like if you go into the app, like where you install it from, and then pull up like app details, like on the side there's a leaderboard.
Yeah,
And,
it's
That's
creepy.
a little creepy, yeah.
I want to turn mine off.
and it also shows you if you pull up Netflix, it shows you the number of movies that your friends have rated. Not watched.
Well, there's an achievement based on that, right? I think there's like an achievement for rating.
I think that's the
5.
only reason people do it.
Yeah. So I think it's like 5, then 25, and 100 or something like. There's so many you do. So that might be people going through just rating stuff just to get those achievements too.
Yeah, it was the only people who had rated Netflix movies in
Yeah.
there were our friends who are in a film.
Oh, okay.
Who live down
Nice.
here.
Do you ever rate stuff on iTunes or Netflix or anything?
When I first got Netflix, like the DVD service, before they had streaming, yeah, I went through and I rated just about everything I could,
Really?
hoping that it would start recommending stuff that I liked, and it really was mediocre at best.
I
so
never leave
stopped.
ratings for stuff. Ever.
I always get annoyed if you buy something on Amazon and then it says, rate your interaction with a seller. I never do it.
I got a call today from my bank, and it was like a survey call saying like, "Oh, you use an ATM at this location. What did you feel about the ATM?" I'm like, "Really? Okay." And there was like 3 questions. It was fast. But
It was
like,
clean.
That was weird. They're like, would you use that location
Text
again?
was
Like,
readable.
what's your opinion of our bank? I'm like, okay, and that's strange.
That doesn't
but-
work though, because if it was just complete crap, you wouldn't use it though.
Yeah, yeah.
So they would never know to contact you for
Well, some
feedback.
people. I mean, some people like Time Warner Cable. Like people hate Time Warner Cable, but some people just have to use them. And so it's kind of like, all right, you know, he's kind of forced to just by lack of options. So I understand that for some things. But a bank, though, there's so many banks out there. You should be able to use whatever you want.
I just got rid of cable.
Yeah?
I'm really happy.
Nice.
I was watching, I think, like 1 or 2 shows ever.
No.
And paying $80 a month or however much cable is. I got rid of it. And now I keep getting offers from AT&T wanting to sell me cable.
So did you cut your bill down?
Yeah. Like more than in half.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And now when gigabit fiber comes out, you can spend all the money you save on that. Get the fastest internet possible.
I also just paid my car off, which is exciting.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Man.
High five.
I'm going to have all this extra
Was that
money.
your Hanukkah gift to yourself?
No, just
So
leasing the
I'm
car.
just that's just my segue
Oh.
into the fact that Thanksgiving and Hanukkah were on the same day this year.
They were.
Which-
Which is, I think, the first time it's happened in I don't know how long, but the
I
next
think
time it's going to
Since
happen.
Moses rescued the Jews.
I think they said the last time that it had happened was before
That's what we
Thanksgiving
celebrate
was
on Hanukkah.
celebrated, or it was had an official date. So it may have happened, but there was no recording.
And the next time, I think, is going to be like 75,000 years.
Yeah, I
from
have
now.
the year written down here. It'll be in the year 79811.
Jesus.
So
See you then.
almost the
That's
year
actually a star
80,000.
Yeah.
Why is it so far away?
I read an explanation of it, and it was so complicated I couldn't really fathom it. But I think the gist of it was the Hebrew calendar is lunar based instead of solar based. So months typically have 29 or 30 days. So as time goes on, Thanksgiving and Hanukkah drift further apart from each other.
Yep.
And unless there's like a reset of the Hebrew calendar, which happens every so often, they'll
So is it going to be in the summer then?
no. That's why they reset it.
Right.
That it'll eventually
That
just
would
move
be
away.
really funny if like people during Christmas are still like, oh, happy Hanukkah, because they assume it's like the same time. It's like, that was like 6 months ago.
This is Leap Hanukkah this year.
Yeah.
I lit the candles with my parents last night on FaceTime.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was
So
lovely.
that sounds like an Apple ad waiting to happen right there.
I know. And by
sounds
sing,
like
I
a
mean I
business.
listened to them sing as I sat there like,
It's a shame there's not an app for that. Like you can get like a internet connected menorah, and you can like hit a button on your app, and you can light the candle.
oh,
so
I'm
it's like
sure
you're there.
is.
They can do a Wemo switch for that. Where you
Yeah.
can plug it in, turn
My
it
dad
on.
develops apps. You should make that one.
You should totally make that. It's like connected to like one of those Bic lighters, and like you hit the app, and like a little robotic arm just squeezes it, and click, and it just knows like you can like it can sense where the tops of the different candles are.
That would be really
There's going to
funny.
be so many lawsuits for houses that burnt down.
Well, then
People
you have,
pocket dial their Jew candle lighter.
but then you have to like, you're using FaceTime already, so you'd have to like hold it up on your iPhone or something if you're using an iPad, because you can't run an app while be on FaceTime. I think.
You can. You just pause video.
Unless you can run video through the app, it's part of the app,
There you go.
Ooh.
and then you can like touch where you want the lighter to go, and it can sense where it is from the video.
So you're just talking to a family member and you press it.
And
and
you're
something
like,
A cat
I've got
jumping
hairs
from
for
the
you.
camera.
Nothing could possibly go wrong with this idea.
It's true.
Genius. I love it. Like that. Like the Amazon drones. Like nothing will go wrong with those
Nope.
little flying bugs that are going to destroy
So,
humanity.
what's it called? Amazon
Amazon
Prime Air,
Air. Yeah.
which is 30-minute. This isn't out yet, right? It's
No.
in the
No, no.
future. But you'll be able to press a 30-minute delivery,
Yeah.
and this is the video of it.
Yeah,
it
here.
loads it onto a quadcopter thing or an octopus.
That's like it's like a 6 rotor copter or something.
Or-
Yeah, so
yeah.
basically, I'm guessing it has to be within a certain location, like a certain warehouse. Like
Yeah.
if you live
I think
in
they
a-
said within 10 miles of one of their distribution centers.
Yeah,
is what I
Yeah.
read.
and I think they have distribution centers in major cities, right?
Yeah.
What are the chances those would crash into each other?
What are the chances
Probably
that
pretty
people,
slim.
Yeah, into each other, probably very,
What are
very
the chances
slim.
that they're
guess.
going to land and a bunch of kids are going to grab them and steal them?
Seriously, like they could just watch it fly over there and be like,
But
oh,
it's got all
get
the
it.
fucking GPS
Yeah.
tracking device on it.
Yeah.
Well, so does an iPhone though, and people still nick those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I figure Amazon's gonna be invested. They're gonna show up to your door.
I guess
Jeff
they
Bezos
wanna-
is gonna show up with a fucking baseball bat and break your goddamn knees. You're gonna give him his drone back.
I think they want
Where's
it to
my
be-
robot, you asshole?
No, what if
Give
they
me
steal
my
the
robot.
package? They can steal the package. Like they see one of those robots.
Yeah, but as it
carrying
is
them.
right now, they can steal a package off someone's doorstop with
That's
UPS or FedEx.
Yeah, I guess
UPS or
that's true.
FedEx steals the fucking package. At least the goddamn drone's not gonna steal my goddamn iPhone.
Yeah, but you could watch people get packages. Like you don't know if
Oh, I
someone.
like to watch.
Well, I wonder if it's something like you get
Yeah,
like a
get that
location
package.
marker, or you have to say like this is the location I want air to go, or air whatever the drone
Yeah,
to drop.
you've got to be able to designate like
So
a
you set
landing
it like your
zone, right?
backyard or
Yeah.
something. Like just land here. That would give it a lot of
So
space.
what's stopping me from taking the thing out, popping in some feces, and sending it back on its way?
Just waving to it as it
I
goes
think
away.
based
Sure,
on the
that's gonna
video, it
happen.
seemed like the copter took off without the packaging.
Yeah.
Oh, I could hide
The
some poo in
packaging
that
might
for sure.
be like you send it back through the mail.
Yeah, or you just keep it. You know.
Why have we talked about putting poo into things like multiple times on this podcast?
Like what? Oh, like poo back in the toothpaste or whatever.
Who's interesting?
Not poo in the toothpaste.
I was joking that when this service comes out, if the service ever comes out, at our new studio, we'll have to build like a landing facility with like 6 landing pads, and we're gonna hire Blaine to be out there with flashlights, like landing them, like guiding them down.
Get those big earmuff things.
Until they're as common as delivery trucks, people are just gonna mess with them though.
Yeah.
Like the first thing I thought, I want to make it land on glue and see if it can take off again.
Like a fly paper, you're treating it like a goddamn fly.
Yeah.
You leave a note for it, takes off with a note.
Or like tape some toilet paper to it so it's flying.
Someone pointed out that they should add like webcams to them too, so you can actually watch it en route to wherever you.
What I was
it's going.
saying was that, you know, well, what I was having a conversation with someone this morning about it is that Amazon is, you know, they sell physical goods, but essentially they're a data company. So if they're flying all of these drones and expanding their service, all they'll do with that is attach cameras and then make like an even better like Google Maps, where it's like constantly being updated, because Google Maps has to rely on all satellite data. Why not you just update it from drones that are flying every day, constantly?
They should make them security cameras as well while they're flying, because they'll catch crime.
They'll probably catch assholes like you setting down glue traps for them, or toilet paper. Like, he embarrassed our drone.
This is gonna sound stupid. What's the actual definition of a drone?
That's what I said. 10-mile radius. I'm sorry. What was your question? I'm being told information I already fucking said.
What's the actual definition of a drone? Like, is it just a
Unmanned
robot?
aircraft?
I think it doesn't necessarily have to be an aircraft. Just like an
thought it was
unmanned
just like a
robot.
robot.
Yeah.
Because when I heard
Oh.
that they were gonna have like drones deliver your packages, I thought it was gonna be like actual robots.
Like a dude walking up to your door.
Wow.
Hello, Barbara.
And I was like, how is that more efficient? I don't get it.
I am from Amazon.
Like Brent Spiner shows up at your front door. Here you go. Bye.
You might be thinking of droids.
That's the word.
Yeah. No,
Well.
these are unmanned drones, aerial
Maybe.
vehicles. Yeah. But I'm excited. They
It's
said
cool.
they said that they want to have it up in like 4 to 5 years.
You know something?
Well,
I
they
don't
said
think
they said 2015 at the earliest, and it's like Bezos was talking to the FAA about flight space and all that stuff. And
You know what the FAA is going to say?
F
Ha
you.
ha ha, no.
Yeah, ha, ha, ha,
Planes
give
would
us a
have to be
shitload
just
of money.
dodging them
You
constantly.
think like Jeff Bezos and like Elon Musk, like they're like the super geniuses with money now that are doing crazy shit like this?
They're gonna fly drones to space.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And then send you your packages like that.
You know something is a cool idea though, when the first question in frequently asked questions is this sci-fi?
Yeah.
Is this an April Fool's joke?
Seriously.
Yeah, I mean that was unbelievable that they
Yeah.
announced that. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I saw that and I was like, this it can't be real.
I thought it was
and then you read
fake.
about it, it's like shit.
'Cause I saw it on
that's-
Reddit.
Yeah.
And I was watching the video. I'm like, this is like just like a fan-made video, right, or something.
No.
I don't understand what's happening.
That
right
is
now.
the future of pizza delivery.
Well, isn't Domino's doing that too? Like Domino's is looking at the exact same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, Domino's is looking to like unmanned drones to deliver pizza.
Could they be called drone minnows?
No, they
What?
couldn't.
Did you
That
see
wouldn't be their name.
that made me think about this? Did you see that interactive billboard that British Airways set up?
What the kid pointing at the plane?
the kid
yeah.
pointing at planes as they're flying over.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but apparently, I guess Domino's set up a similar thing, like
Oh,
a
really?
parody of that one, like pointing out Domino's delivery drivers in the area.
Sorry, I
That's
changed my
cool.
answer to Domodrones. Sorry.
Wow,
That's not
a
any
great
better.
Improvement.
That's 2 strikes, Barbara. So we've still got an hour left.
We should set up like the pun strike meter anytime Barbara's on. We should have like a graphic for this.
We should.
That we can just like overlay on the screen.
And it would
It's like
cover
no
me,
whammies,
cover
no
me
whammies.
more and more each time.
Yeah, it's slowly blocking you and reducing the volume of
But
your
eventually,
microphone.
then we just like the ejector seat activates, and you just get fucking booted out. A drone comes and gets you and takes you and flies you off.
Barbara Drunkelman.
That's 3.
There you go. That's it.
Out. You're out of
out.
here.
Take a break.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been Barbara Dunkel.
Hey, big
Go.
hand, Barbara Dunkelman.
Go.
I don't want to leave.
So are they just are drones the future? Like, am I going to be in a bar and a tiny little drone will come over and just go and refill my drink and fly off?
Well, the even better question is, will you be at a bar, too drunk to drive, and can you call a drone to come pick you up and take you home?
Will it be like ants? Like,
I just imagine like drunk assholes being flown back to their house.
It's like, fuck you, I'll fight you, drone. Come at me, drone.
Come at me, drone.
you know that scene?
Please be quiet, sir.
That scene in The Matrix where Neo gets born into the real world.
Yeah.
They pick him up with that claw. And he's just like that.
That's exactly what
He'll
I'm
be flying over the houses like that.
Just like college campuses, just like inundated with these drunk assholes.
The
being
bad
dropped
side
off.
effect, the reason you'll never see that, is drunk people will just instantly start throwing up at that. And just you're just under a drone
Oh my
that's
god.
a drunk person's being flown over.
Driving
You're like,
down
oh.
35.
Or there'll be two of them
Oh.
side by side with 2 drunk people and they'll see each other. Be like, oh, you want to go? You want to go? And they'll be like swinging at each other, flying through the air.
What if the drones had to obey them and they had to fight too? It's like,
Yes, sir.
excuse my friend, he's had too much to drink.
And then the drones retract little arms and they start going at everyone.
I thought of another pun, but I'm not gonna say it.
No, do it. Come on, you've already got 3 strikes.
Driving?
Drunk
Driving? That's not a
Drunk
pun.
driving.
Drunk punning.
But I
more like
fucked it up because I was so excited.
Good God.
That's what she said. Drunk driving.
Drunk.
That was better. That was an improvement.
Was it?
Probably just that one, and maybe not have said the other 3. Would have been good.
You gotta learn to put the filter on, not let them all out there.
Never.
We are getting to the future, though. Electric cars,
Technology.
drones.
I keep thinking to myself, technology is at such a good level. If it stopped now, I'd actually be very happy. Not that I'd be happy, but I'd be fine if
You'd be content with
yeah,
life.
everything's just great.
I feel like we're at a peak right now.
No.
No, I think travel is gonna. They're still working on travel stuff. Like I
Well, they
imagine.
went back on travel. Concorde was the future. They stopped it.
Yeah, but I mean, like even like Elon Musk was doing like those tube things, like down highways. Something we're gonna see something like that in our lifetime.
No, we need like fucking ram jets. Fly
Yeah.
like New York to LA like in 30 minutes.
like the
or
Mach
something.
5 jets or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what
Space plane.
Spaceship X is, right?
I don't know how it works. If I knew how it worked, I'd be making that instead of fucking making a
Oh.
goddamn stupid ass podcast.
So that's not a thing that exists.
Yeah, I think it exists.
What,
like
ramjets?
NASA works on it.
Yeah.
People way smarter than me. You know what they don't do? They don't make a podcast. This is my contribution to technology in the future. This.
Talking about drunk drones.
This fucking 1280 by 720 box that I'm sitting in.
Can you use magnets to get stuff faster than planes?
Sure, why not?
Can you use magnets to get stuff faster than planes?
Faster
Like
on.
electromagnets, like.
Like,
You can make like bullet
maglev
trains,
stuff.
right? That are like maglev.
Yeah,
Well, you know those things that fire. What are those guns?
Rail
called?
guns.
railgun.
Yeah, then it's just magnets, right?
I thought you said real guns.
Yes, in a basic sense, yes.
Yeah.
Magnets, man.
Magnets, bitch.
Science, bitch.
How do they work?
Like, let's say you're going from New York to LA. Why don't they just put a giant magnet in LA and like hold it up in the sky and wait for the plane?
Because you'd have a load of people's fillings come flying out. Wouldn't you?
Are fillings magnetic?
Well, you're not allowed.
The really
to go-
old ones are, I think.
Oh, well, that's just old people then. Who cares?
You'd see all the old people just go like, woohoo!
From the mouth first.
Or past all the people hanging from drones.
Yeah.
The cars just flying the magnet too. Yeah, I don't know. Like I think that like, there's gonna be technology as far as like travel stuff. I think that's gonna be. There's still a lot of room there to grow. I mean, you got to think like how long ago was it? Was the Wright brothers? Was that
1903?
Yeah, so it's been we've just over 100 years, and the planes are still our primary long distance traveling. I think there's more to it than that.
Space.
Well, I mean, like the Spaceship X, they were talking about
Yeah.
like be able to like launch from one place, go, and then land in like 30 minutes. You can go pretty much anywhere on the planet.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
So-
that's
What, so you
that's
go
going
up
to be
and
the
wait?
future.
Yeah,
I had that idea. I should be credited with that. I swear I mentioned that on the podcast before. Like,
I think
why
they do.
bother
You were the
flying?
first person
Why bother
ever.
flying when you can go up into space, wait for 12 hours, and come back down?
I think they do more than wait. I think they actually go in the direction in order to save time.
Wait. Gavin's travel plan.
You cannot move anywhere on the latitude. You just have to be on that one line.
Yeah,
as
well, that
Earth
was my
rotates.
thing about tethering the moon. Is if you had a rope from the moon hanging to Earth, hold onto the rope, the Earth would rotate at however many thousands of miles per hour, and then you let go, and you're there. Wouldn't it?
I forgot about how ridiculous you are.
Tethering the moon.
It's been too long.
They've talked about space elevators before. Like that's a legit thing where they were talking. But like, imagine if you had something from the space station, you were able to drop a line and then connect it from something coming up from Earth. But the problem with that is there's so much kinetic electricity going through there, or static electricity, that it would be impossible. Is it kinetic or static? I don't know.
Or
One of the two.
extreme fishing from the space station. Really, really long.
Like they
line.
drop down a moon rock to try to get a geologist. And they're like, I can see him. Like they're like fishing for scientists or nerds.
It's like a rock like wrapped in a dollar bill.
If you pulled a fish from the ocean, reeled it in to the
Oh, that's
space
what you're talking about, like
station-
people.
No, fish.
That'd be ridiculous, Gus.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Why would you fish for people?
Because it's funnier. Why would you fish for fish from space?
Because if I put a rock on the Earth, there's no guarantee that someone's going to hold it.
That's why I said a moon rock.
He's not going to hold it.
How do you know what a moon rock looks like anyway? Do you know if
it has a little stick that says moon rock, like a little toothpick on the
if I put a
side?
table of rocks here, would you know which one is the moon rock?
Yeah, sure. It's the one. It's the one covered in regolith. Moon dust.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's right.
You can put portals on that.
Oh, that's right. So what was your idea? You would fish. So why would you catch fish from the space station?
It would just be like an extreme form of fishing.
I see. So like it would be like a touristy thing.
It would be like an event that the bored astronauts can do while they're on the space station.
How long would the reel, like the spool, like
Well,
theoretically? I mean,
this is what I was thinking. It would have to be so long that it would be too heavy, I think, to hold, wouldn't it?
well, it's space, so there's zero gravity, so you can hold anything really.
Well, everything below the atmosphere would be pulling on you, though.
Yeah.
You
I
could
don't
just
know,
sit
I
up
don't
to
know.
like a space wench, and then fucking just
Bring a tow truck up.
problem solved.
This is the space.
I like how
station.
this is the limiting problem in your story. Is would the fishing line be too heavy? Not all of the other million things that could potentially be wrong. Just the fishing line might be too heavy. Like the most practically solved, easily solved problem. That's the problem.
I just like the idea of a fish being plucked out of the ocean. It just keeps going. Like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Like, whoa, this sucks, you guys.
And all his fish friends are
Wait,
just like,
kind of cool now.
What happened to Thomas? Fuck, he went to space.
I must go now. My planet needs me.
They like a catch and release. You get him like, oh, and you throw him back. Goes sailing back down to the earth.
you just, there's an astronaut on the space station. He just goes, and it's just.
Like George Clooney and Sandra Bullock, just watching fish float by.
How long would a fish survive in space?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
Would it have a little, like,
that's
space
actually a
helmet
good
on?
question because
Probably just about as long as a human would survive.
Well, you gotta figure. No, I'm thinking more of the water. Is that what you're talking about? Like, because
They just can't breathe. It's the same thing, same problem we have. Also, there's like the lack of pressure,
yeah,
the
like,
crazy fluctuation in temperatures.
Oh, I thought you meant like on the space station, or do you just mean it out in space?
Yeah.
He doesn't think about this
That's
stuff.
true.
He just like poses the most
Yeah.
basic form of the question.
I remember learning as a kid that if you took off your helmet in space, your head would explode.
I don't think
But
that's
apparently
actually
it's a
true.
myth.
Yeah.
Apparently, like, it doesn't explode, but you'll just.
But I always
you
thought
have to like hold your breath out or something.
I always thought it was because there's no air. That there's air in your suit and in your body, so the vacuum of space would just pull your air out.
But that would be a very fast process. There's not that much air in your suit.
Yeah, but there's air in your body that would be sucked out, surely.
Yeah, but your body's not airtight. Your body's porous.
You're supposed to like let all the air out of your lungs.
I think I've heard what Barbara's saying. I don't know if it's true or not.
So
I've
you
never been to
breathe-
fucking
you
space. I'm
breathe
not an
out.
expert.
Yeah.
Well,
so
it's
that
like,
your lungs are kind of like.
It's like when you come up when you've been deep diving. You have to let your air out, otherwise
Slowly, yeah.
you get
The pressure just.
The bends.
bends.
the bends,
Baby, I got the bends.
and then you go gammy for the rest of your life,
Yes, nitrogen bubbles that build
Yeah.
up in your brain.
and in your joints.
Have you
Yeah.
ever been scuba diving?
No.
I've been snorkeling, never scuba diving though.
You been scuba diving?
Nope.
I went scuba diving once in a pool as like a practice run, and they told you that if you hold your breath when you're like deep underwater in scuba diving, your lungs could explode. That scarred me for life. I was like, I am never going scuba
It's
diving.
like the pool is the last thing you did?
Yeah.
Anybody know what scuba stands for?
Sustains something underwater breathing apparatus.
Self-contained.
Self-contained.
Underwater breathing apparatus.
I got 3 out of 5. Come on.
Well done.
When I was younger, I used to think I would want to go scuba diving, but then, like, as I started getting older, I started thinking more and more about like what you're actually doing.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to do that. That's crazy. I'd sooner go to space than scuba dive. I think.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's like really a cool concept. You're breathing
No,
underwater.
It's a cool concept. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can breathe underwater with a snorkel.
Not like that deep.
Just get a really long snorkel.
That's your solution to everything.
We'll get a really
Get a
long.
really
Just
long
make it a really long
face.
one.
But length affects physics.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
Well, there's our next T-shirt.
no. But like, okay, if you have a straw, you can suck water up the straw, right?
Yeah.
You can only do that for like 10 meters, and then straws don't work.
I want to see you make a 30-foot long straw to prove your point right now.
Like, you could get it, the water will get up to a certain level, and then it
You
boils.
would need a stronger pressure.
It boils.
Yeah, like, it evaporates.
In the straw?
It starts steaming, doesn't it?
It's news to me.
Doesn't
Wait,
it boil?
What?
Chris is laughing his ass off.
What? No, it does, Chris. Doesn't it like
okay.
evaporate? Like the pressure makes it evaporate or something.
I don't think he knows.
Wait, so you're saying water? So you're saying water can't be transported in a tube longer than 10 meters?
And apparently it
You
boils.
can't suck against gravity 10 meters more up. What?
So okay, so if
I
I'm
like how you confused yourself mid-sentence.
so what about like skyscrapers? Like there's water on the top floors of those things. They
Yeah,
have
but
to
nobody's
suck-
drinking from a glass that's on the floor on the top of the skyscraper.
What? Wow.
What?
Like, I've known you to say some dumb things, but I'm seriously confused as to what you're saying. I'm assuming it's dumb, but it might not be.
What do you mean? What I'm saying?
No one drinks a cup of water on the floor of the top of a skyscraper? Is that what you said?
You're saying someone in the top of a skyscraper.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm saying
people
the-
are agreeing with you. Gavin is right. The pressure increases the temperature, and the water does boil in a long straw.
Oh, Chris, it boils. He was laughing at me.
I don't see this. If you're right, I'll give
by
you-
the way, that was Twitter telling me that. I didn't look that up, so...
What was the username?
Rewars and Jay Volton.
Thank you, guys.
Good job, guys.
I will give you $100 if you put together a straw that long and try this experiment.
Okay.
We
I'll
can
do it.
find somewhere to do a 10 meters, so it's
Yeah.
roughly 30 feet, 33 feet or so.
Yeah.
So,
Just give me a cup and a...
Does it have to be upright or could it be like?
No,
well,
let's do
apparently it has to be upright.
Straight up.
It has to
We'll
be
do it
straight
that way.
up. Do you think you have enough sucking power to get something?
Oh,
out
he
of-
sucks.
He does suck, but do you think you can get something out like of a straw that long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where can you buy a straw of that length? Like, how would you do that realistically?
know.
We could just chain straws together.
Yeah,
No,
but that
they-
you would lose pressure at each joint.
Not if you
Yeah.
bunged them.
Bunged them? Is that a song? Bunged them style?
Well, are straws when they make straws? Do they make them like just like the 1 or 6 inches or whatever it is, or do they make like one long tube and they just cut it?
I don't work at a fucking straw plant.
There's bound to be like a Reading Rainbow episode where they
We
show you how
must
to
have
make
a
straws
listener
or
who
something.
works for a straw.
If we
Straw
have a
factory?
listener that works for a straw manufacturing plant, please contact us and let us know if we
Yeah.
can purchase a 10-meter long straw.
Email Caleb@achievemehunter.com.
we'll draw lines in pen on the outside of the straw how high the water goes.
Yeah, of course.
And where it boils.
We're getting like this is like MythBusters episode stuff right now. Like we could do this. This would be
Yeah,
fun.
I'm up for it.
We could film it. We make an RT life out of it.
All right, here. Let me
I'm the only one who knows this isn't gonna work, and you guys aren't gonna be able to do this whatsoever.
Oh no, we'll talk about it, but we'll never do this.
Yeah, well, we're not going to find a straw long enough. Yeah, like if you bung them together, you're going to fucking
No,
lose
wait.
pressure at every junction.
The straw will cave in, I think.
It doesn't work. Yeah, you can't.
We need a solid straw.
What if we had like a
We need
metallic
bamboo.
straw?